Hi everyone, today in Integrated Math 2 we're going to go over Chapter 5, Lesson 6. Here are your objectives. Make sure you write them down in your notes. So, converse of corresponding angles postulate. So, if two lines are cut by a transversal so that the corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Notice it says the converse. This sounds very familiar. It's just the backwards, one of that we've already learned, or I should say reversed. So if angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 and angle 2 is congruent to angle 4 and angle 5 is congruent to angle 7 and angle 6 is congruent to angle 8, then these two lines are parallel. The other one we started with that they're parallel, and then we were able to say that they're corresponding angles because of that. Parallel postulate. If a given line and a point is not on a line, then there only exists exactly one line through the point that is parallel to the given line. Alternate exterior angles converse. If two lines in a plane are cut by a transversal so that a pair of alternate exterior angle is congruent, then two lines are parallel. Consecutive interior angles converse. If two lines in a plane are cut by a transversal so that a pair of consecutive interior angles is supplementary, then the lines are parallel. So we have angle 4 and angle 5, which are equal to 180 degrees. Because we know they're equal to 180 degrees, we know that P and Q are parallel lines. Alternate interior angles converse. If two lines in a plane are cut by a transversal so that a pair of alternate interior angles is congruent, then the lines are parallel. Like I said, this should sound very familiar from our previous section because it is the same. Only thing is, the if and then switched. Perpendicular transversal converse. In a plane, if two lines are perpendicular to the same line, then they are parallel. We know these are perpendicular, which means that line P and Q are parallel. Alright, so now let's go over example 6. Given the following information, determine the lines, if any, are parallel. And we want to state the postulate or theorem that justifies our answer. If I'm looking here, I know that angle 1 and angle 7 are congruent. What I know is that angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles of the lines B and D. It's just based off my definition and things like that, and what I know. So I know that angle 1 is congruent with angle 7. I know that these are congruent because they are alternate exterior angles. They're on the opposite side and they are on the outside. These ones like 4 and 3, those are inside angles. But this one here, 1 and 7, those are exterior angles. And because I know that these are congruent, then I also know that the lines that they're with, so in this case, line B and line D, I know that they are parallel by the converse of the alternate exterior angles theorem. And there we go.